Do you ever get the feeling that your heart skips a beat? If so, and if it happens often, you might want to see a cardiologist.
And tonight's Healthbeat 4, KTIV's Claire Bradshaw talks with a Sioux City woman who has felt that sensation for a decade.
You can feel it boom, boom, and then all of a sudden nothing. And then boom, boom. It's just really weird.
That's how Holly Fahrenholtz knew 10 years ago something wasn't quite right with her heart. Fahrenholtz was diagnosed with PVC, premature ventricular contractions. It's exactly as she described it, extra heartbeats that disrupt the normal rhythm.
It can be caused by like some abnormal electrolyte balance in the cell of the heart. So other things that can make extra beats worse, including alcohol, smoking, caffeine, energy drinks, stress.
PVC can be treated with medications like Holly does.
It slows my heartbeat to kind of help with those, control those beats. I do still feel it, not as often.
Another option is ablation.
We advance catheters from the groin, we go all the way up to the heart. We go to the bottom chambers and we start looking for the area where those extra beats are coming from. And once we target the area, we go there and we deliver like heat to kill off those abnormal cells that are causing those extra beats.
Fahrenholtz has a family history of heart problems. Her dad had his first heart attack in his late 30s. Her grandma has had 4 pacemakers. That's why she wants her children and others to take heart health seriously.
And just pay attention to their bodies. You know, if you think something's funny, get it checked out.
In Sioux City, Claire Bradshaw, KTIV News 4.
And to note, similar feelings can happen in your heart caused by anxiety, anemia, or other health conditions.
And that's why it's important to have a doctor test what's causing the feeling of those extra heartbeats.